Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 2nd of November 2016. So just before we get started, one thing I need to bring to your attention, which was remiss of me in Mondays, is that the clocks went back in the UK, but they didn't go back in the US. Now, normally the US go a week before the UK, but for this time round, they haven't. So this makes things slightly different, and what I've done is record a video for you which you can find on YouTube. I've also included it in the email that I send out, the daily email, but if not, you can go to the Pinpoint Trader videos on YouTube and you'll find it there. UK clocks back an hour, US still on daylight savings. It will show you exactly what to do in there. Very quick and brief video. Of course, this weekend they move back with their clocks, we revert back to normal, and I'll record another quick video to show you how to change this, although I do include it in here, but always difficult to find these things when you've got several videos, well, more than several videos on a YouTube channel. So yesterday, after I sent a note out, the market traded sideways and then went on the slide, and I can only attribute this to Clinton's campaign falling apart. Wall Street's girl is no longer in favour, thanks to Uber Aberdeen and Anthony Weiner's emails and the FBI looking at all of these emails. It appears that the Wall Street boys are worried that they may not get the girl they paid for to keep the Ponzi scheme alive. And we can see here the market coming down, going through the 18,000 and then coming back. The market held this for a while, but now we're down at the 17,950 level. This 18,000 level is a major level. I've been barking on about this for months, if not the last year. And we'll look at this in the daily chart just so that you can see how important this is. And what I'm going to do is just remove all of these on the upside at the moment, because the market's more concerned with the downside. And let's just bring these together and then just do this and then just drag it across, and you can see that we're breaking out of this sideways range. And of course the downside risk is fairly hefty. Whether we get down this far with so close to the election, who knows, but this is where the market is likely to be heading. This goes all the way back to June of this year. Certainly if Trump gets in, this is where the market will be heading. So you can see the sort of the backdrop, the bigger picture of how we're breaking out of this sideways move. So what we're looking at here, I'm just going to drag this over so we can rescale the chart and then just reset both of these, and we're looking at the 17,000, this one here, 17,900 is a crucial area, of which of course we're only 50 points off at the moment. Let's see if I can go a bit better. That's about as good as it gets. So we've got again a situation where the volume increases on the downside. People want to sell, the market keeps getting brought back, and every time we see this increase in volume, you'll find it's on down days 9 times out of 10, because people are desperate to get out of the market before they suspect now, I imagine, that Trump is going to get in. So this is why they are getting out, while they've still got the chance to get some profits out of it, because whether he does it or not, I mean, it's generally rhetoric, but he has threatened to audit the Federal Reserve, and boy do they need an audit, as do the European banks as well, or the central bank and the whole of Brussels, but that's another story. And again, to steer away from the political side of things. News-wise today, well, we've got an FOMC meeting today. Don't suppose it's going to give an awful lot away. Let's have a look. Rates to remain the same, and the FOMC statement at 6 p.m, not the normal 7 p.m. Of course, the market's open at 1:30 at the moment for this week. So again, expect the market to be sideways after the first hour as the market waits to see what's in the last FOMC statement. Deutsche Bank starting to round over yesterday as well. If we just come back and have a look at a 5-day, you can see it's starting to round over. as again we get closer to the US election. This one's going to come back immediately into the radar after it's being kept quiet, kept afloat, so on and so forth during the US election campaign, because they don't want this falling apart during an election. But I'm sure this is going to come back and be in everybody's at the forefront of their minds when we see trading start back on this. Today actually we'll have the results, so it'll be very, very interesting to see how this one shapes up. 1265, 991 is the low that we had on the 25th of September. And the implied volatility 1577, of course, down day. This starting to increase rapidly, and as I said yesterday, there's no doubts about it. The put options are being marked up in the event of a Trump win now. So only time will tell. It's a week today. We will have a pretty good idea of who is going to run for the White House, unless, of course, the whole election's cancelled. If the FBI finds something on Clinton and she's arrested, then there's no candidate. So, I mean, the whole thing could turn upside down yet. Who knows? It's been a pantomime from the start, so it's only just anything could happen, really. It's as simple as that. Right, that's it for today. Again, still keeping the same principle that profits in the first hour stand aside, really. Yesterday, the market obviously factoring a few more bits and pieces with regards to Clinton and the news that keeps breaking all the time. Certainly going to be negative for the market, anything that breaks on it. If the FBI decided to not pursue anything, and of course the market will move back to the upside, because Wall Street's girl will then, of course, be back in favour, as it were. Right, that's it. I will see you in tomorrow's. Thanks for watching, also for your support. See you in the next one.